Hi, so today we're going to be going through my nail polish collection, and it's not going to be a huge declutter, so I'll just put that out there straight away, because my collection isn't huge to begin with and I do use most of it. However, I do have just a few extra ones, and yeah, I'm just in a kind of a bit of a decluttering phase, and I don't know, I just don't want excess in my life. I've been that way for many years now, and just occasionally I'll have periods where it creeps up slightly and I need to keep myself in check, and it's more about not buying lots of excess to me, but when I need to I will also declutter. I will show you the nail polish what am I saying? Yeah, I will show you the nail polish collection now. Okay, this is all of my nail polishes. Now I will say straight away, this isn't going to be like a giant declutter, but basically my goal is they all need to fit into this box on the side. So all of this should just be like my scissors and tweezers and hand creams and my cotton pads. So a few need to go. Now this one definitely isn't. So this is Essie Mademoiselle. It's what I'm wearing now, and I absolutely love these like sheer polishes. That's definitely staying, so we need to make room for that one. So let's see, what do I mostly wear? I wear reds, I wear sheers, these are my favourite to wear, where you can still sort of see the nail line. And I like kind of vintagey colours, that's like what I wear. I wear a lot of like, what I mean by that is like antique roses, like vanilla creams, that kind of colours. My style is like autumnal colours and kind of quite cottagecore-y. So let's see. Now this stands out because I bought this Holo Taco in the shade Menchie because I absolutely love Christine, who runs Holo Taco. I watched her channel, Simply Nailogical, oh my goodness, for absolute years. Like, I was there before Polish Mountain, if you know, you know. And I bought this really because I just wanted to own one of her polishes. And I used to be so into these kind of hollow, you know, like these really, really glittery hollow things. But now, not so much. Move that over, see if you can see if I swatch it. It's not swatching very well on paper, unsurprisingly. But yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, if you are looking for a good hollow, these are amazing. I just don't wear this now. I actually tried it on my toes, to be honest, before this video to see. I'm not going to put my feet on the internet, so I was just about to show you and I thought, probably not. So unfortunately, I think this one is going to go, even though I do think it's beautiful. And I have used about half the bowl. But yeah, that I'm going to put declutters over here. Okay. Oh, well, let me just get out my base coats first. So these are both base coats. Really like both of these. This is the Nails Inc. Nail Kale, and this is their Back to Life, which gives you like a beautiful, soft peachy pink. I wear this by itself all the time. It's gorgeous. Absolutely love that one. So obviously I'll be keeping those. So those are both base coats. This is Essie's base and top coat, and generally I think if you're trying to do two things, you're doing both of them poorly, and I think that is the case with this one. It's not great as a base coat. The nail polish doesn't adhere. It's unsurprising because they perform very different purposes. As a top coat, it's not awful. I would say it's more of a top coat than a base coat, so I probably will keep it and use it up, but then when it comes to repurchasing, I'm going to get a different top coat. This one isn't a base coat. It's the Get Undressed by Nails Inc. It's like a barely there, and it just kind of perfects your nails. But I use this as a base coat sometimes. Now this is one that I wouldn't repurchase. It is quite nice, but to get it, it kind of just looks like a clear polish unless you put 3 coats on. And then when you do, it is like nice, and it's like a warm peach, which I thought would be great for me because I have like neutral to warm undertones, and like peaches normally look great on me. There's something about it that, like, if I put too much on, kind of makes me look like a mannequin. So that is kind of like a maybe. I don't know, because I do really like the formula, and it's one of those that I do just throw on for like a quick polish sometimes. They dry super fast as well. I love the brand. So yeah, that's a maybe. We'll see how we're doing. Let's look at these other shears. Okay, so I've got Sugar Daddy by Essie, which I would swatch for you, but you wouldn't see it because they are so sheer. It's very similar to Mademoiselle. It's got a little bit more touch of a kind of a brighter peach to it, but still some pink. Again, I thought this one would be super flattering and I do like it, but I actually still really like Mademoiselle, even though that's definitely a cooler tone. I guess maybe because it avoids the mannequin hands on me. But this is another one where I feel like I'm going to use it up and I'm just not going to repurchase, and I'd probably just keep repurchasing Mademoiselle or a different, a different sheer. I love ballet slippers. This is like pink with a lot of white in it. It's very beautiful. You can just about still see the nail line. It's not quite as sheer as those, but really like that. You can see my type. And then let's look at the rest of these. Okay, just pop this down actually. So I'm definitely keeping these two. This is an absolutely stunning gold, and I think it's called, Show Up in Shoreditch. And then is this one Santa Monica Beach. Love these two. This one is just a fun glitter, and this is like a sort of the the most fun that I am with nail varnishes now. Like, I don't wear this anymore, but I do sometimes like this nice glitter one. I'm definitely keeping them, and I love gold. All my jewellery is gold as well. It's really like, it's a really special shade, this one actually. It's kind of like, it's not two-tonal, but it's, I don't know, when the light shifts, it hits it a little bit different. It's beautiful, and this is one of the only nail polishes that other people, other women have complimented me on. Someone actually stopped me to ask what was on my nails when I was wearing this. Yeah, that doesn't really happen normally. Okay, let's see, what else have I got? Okay, this one. Now, on paper, this should be perfect for me. It's a beautiful autumnal colour. This is Essie, and it's in this shade Plain Koi. And I'm going to show you a swatch on the paper. Like I said, I'm sorry the paper swatches won't be great, but it will give you, it gives you a good idea. It shows you what it looks like. It's a beautiful autumnal colour. However, autumn has come and gone. I didn't wear it this autumn. I didn't wear it last autumn. And I've worn it twice ever. So for whatever reason, even though this actually really suits my skin tone, goes with my wardrobe, I don't wear it. And I think it's partly because I just don't wear many dark polishes. Now, I used to have two black nail polishes, which I used to wear all the time. One plain black and one like hollow black. And I actually decluttered both of those about 6 months ago. And unfortunately, I kept this one at the time, even though I wasn't sure. But I think it's this one's time to go. So that is in, that's going in the declutters. Oh, I didn't show you this one. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. That's Mayfair Lane. And this is like a really, stuck, like a warm pink. And this one isn't sheer. I'll show you it, and I'll show you it next to the only other non-sheer pink that I have. So that's Mayfair Lane. And then I'll try it next to this Zoya. So this is Zoya Colleen, and I think you can see that it's going to be very similar. So it's a bit redundant having both of these shades. However, they are both beautiful, and they are different. I'm like that evil Kermit meme. Like, they've got different undertones. Anyway, this one is like more salmon. It's funny because that one looked salmon pink, but then when I put it next to that one, it started to look cooler. Obviously, it always just depends what they're compared next to. And that's got almost more beige in it. I think what I'm going to do is keep them both. However, I don't think I would repurchase this one. I think I prefer Colleen, but I think it will keep them and then just, not repurchase that one. As long as everything fits. And then they got to get rid of a few to get them to fit in here. I got two reds, which again, I only really need one, but I will say this is a warm red and this is a blue tone. Although, it's not so blue tone that it doesn't work on me. I really struggle with blue tones. I don't own any red lipsticks with blue undertones because they look pink on me. Oh my goodness, that won't open. There we go. This one, it doesn't pull pink on me. I think it is like a very neutral red. I don't know, it has got some blue undertone. Someone who's better as an undertone than me will be able to tell. But I do really like this one. It's Jessica and it's in the colour Scarlet. So I will be keeping that one. And you know what? I've had this one for a few years now. It's probably, you can't really tell because it's all stuck around the edges, but it's about halfway, about halfway done. and it hasn't, like the formula hasn't changed. I mean, I find if I have these and I don't use them up quick enough, the formula goes really bad and they need loads of thinner putting in them to get them to work. These do not do that. They are brilliant. So I really like the Jessica polishes. That is the only, no, I have two. I was going to say it's the only Jessica I have, but it's not. I have that one. Yeah, really nice. And then I have this one, which is Fifth Avenue. And yeah, also red, but like more of a warm orangey red. Quite bright though. So you can see there, much more blue toned, much more orange undertoned. I think I'll keep both of those just because of the different undertones. I'm not sure which one I would keep if I needed to get rid of one. Okay, Zoya, really like this one. It's like a kind of, yeah, a vanilla cream almost. It's in the colour Jacqueline. Or Jacqueline, if you pronounce it. Yeah. It doesn't look great on the paper, to be honest, but it's on the nail. After a couple of coats, it's like a beautiful cream colour. And yeah, I do like that one. So I do want to keep that one. These two are kind of similar. Now this one again is about the most glitter I'll wear. And you can see it's got these reflex in. This is actually a colour changing one. And I prefer it when it's in its cool state, which I think it is in now. And when it's on, if you are warm, it goes to a kind of red, but when it's in a cool colour, it's this like burgundy. It's quite a vampy shade, and it's got the reflex in it are beautiful. I actually really like that one. So that's Emily de Molly, and it's called Ill Fated. And yeah, this one is really stunning, and it wears so well. And I have to say, I've had this for over a year. The colour change still works. See, it's starting to go. Can you see it's starting to go a little bit more of the red there? This one is Jessica Wine Country, or is it Merlot? Let me check. No, it's Wine Country. And it's that, I mean, swatch on the paper. Yeah, it is like kind of a Merlot colour. I'll show you. It's like that. It's a little bit purplier than I would like, but the reason I still ideally would keep this one is because I prefer this one when it's in its cool state, and if I put this over the top of that, then this one is dark enough that it stops this from going to the light red. So I kind of like to wear them together. I kind of wish that they made this one without the colour change and just the darker colour, because it's just so beautiful. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so I've only actually got rid of these two, and I don't know if that's enough. I have a feeling I'll need to get rid of at least one more. Okay, let's pop them back in and see. I mean, both the base coats in. Let's put the top coat there at the front. Stick these behind. Let's just the Essie's in. Zoya. Jessica's at the back. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, it's okay. I thought we were going to have two down, and I was like, oh. What will I do? Said that as though it was like a really big deal. It's not that serious, but yeah, I think that means that I either have to keep this awkwardly on the side, which was not the goal, or I have to declutter it. And I don't know whether to sort of keep it there for a bit and just kind of try and use it up, or whether to just say goodbye to it, because, you know, I have these other shears that I like. This one's just, you know, it is a nice formula, and it's a little bit different because it's a bit peachier, and I do think it works surprisingly well as a base coat, even though that's not his intention. I feel like maybe I should. The thing is, it doesn't fit in the container, and if it's my least favourite, which I think it is, I was tempted to say maybe I should put it back in and take this one out, but because I like to wear it under that, I'm tempted to leave that one. The thing is, it's a container theory, so I never used to know about this, which may surprise people, because probably a lot of people are just born knowing it, but I am naturally a very messy person, and I do have ADHD as well, and I do kind of struggle. I struggle with executive functioning, and I watched a lot of channels like Minimal Mom and Clutterbug and Dana K. White and Christine Kobzef. Like, all of these people have massively inspired me, and Dana K. White taught me about the container theory, and that is, it's like not you, it's the container. So a container is not there so you can just like buy more containers. Like, it's there, it serves the purpose of holding the things, and once it's full, that's it. And then you just have to get rid of your least favourite thing because the container is full. And I go by that, and that's how I keep everything organised. So I do think out of everything, my least favourites are going to be one of these. Not because I don't like Sugar Daddy, but because it's a bit redundant next to Mademoiselle. And you know, I could also say this one again, not because I don't like it, but redundant next to that. But these four are my least favourites, so one of them is going to have to go to make up the room. I think no, I'm gonna use this one up, so I'll put that back. This is so similar to the other one, so similar to that Colleen. It's really, I think I'm gonna keep this one just to use under the other one. So it's really between these two. So it depends whether I'd rather keep the peachy one or this. And I think I will let this go because I have the other shears. Yeah. Okay, so that's the container full, and I now have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 15, and that includes 2 base coats and a top coat. I mean, I don't really need 2 base coats. I could just use this as the base coat or this as the base coat. I have so many shears. Anyway, I need to stop rabbiting. Oh, if you're wondering what that is, it's just a little, well, it used to be solar oil, but it's actually just filled with jojoba oil. And I put this on every night to try and keep my nails strong. And they're doing pretty well at the moment. I used to be a nail biter for years, and I stopped in my 30s. And they are actually surprisingly strong now. And I use nail oil to keep them strong. At some point I may treat myself to a professional manicure, who knows. And I'll show you quickly what's in this actually as well. So I've got just these to remove nail polish. My nail polish remover I actually keep in my cupboard because it's this massive massive tub. I've got nail scissors, hairdressing scissors. I use this glass nail file, and then I've got a pair of tweezers, and then this Kayali Vanilla 28 hand cream because I love the scent. And yeah, that is everything. I shall pop that back in. Thanks so much for watching. I've got some other like declutters and inventories and things like that coming up soon, so hopefully see you then. Bye.